What's up, everybody? This is Major coming at you with another kind of cool video. So in this video, the title was They Tried to Get My Preps. Based on how you perceive that communication, that's determining why you clicked on this video. Maybe you thought I was saying, and this is just to go to show you how stupid the English language really is and how dumbed down we are having to use this type of communication skill set given to us by some people who didn't want us to know how powerful we really are. So the title, They Tried to Take My Preps. Maybe you thought, bam, they tried to kick in Major's spot and take all the stuff he's been storing up, food and shit. Nah, I could care less about all that because I can go out in the woods and get me some food. I can go over here. It's some curly dock and some dandelion and some white willow about to pop up this spring. I can eat all that from the yard. So you take my preps, I'm still pop, pop, pop. I don't care. I'm still energied up. I don't eat meat, so I don't give a shit about all this other stuff, chicken and fish, and occasionally I'll eat some fish or some seafood stuff. I don't need it. Shit. Your body don't need that much, but it does need nutrition. You need all the damn minerals. You need all the damn vitamins. You need shit that's nutritious, not just food. So anyway, that wasn't the conversation. The conversation, the title, They Tried to Take My Preps. Okay, the way that I started off with that thought and that energy is and if you got brittle ears and you're a little softy and you can't handle curse words, they're not at you curse words. These are, and maybe somebody just said curse words and make say, oh, that sounds bad. No, you just use words because that's in your vocabulary. It was created by some other folks. That became the street lingo, whatever. They used to say other terms like blasted. What blasted? That means damn it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, just different shit. Okay, so anyway, what I want to get into with this video, I'm gonna go right after it. I had a couple of comments, a couple of negative comments. All those comments are for me is go juice because it gets me back in my training mode. So you start throwing blows at me, I'm gonna wait for the right time, I'm gonna look for it, and then I'm gonna counter your ass. Bam! Put your lights out. Knock you the hell out, okay? So that's all I'm doing. It's counter punching. I ain't jabbing right now. I'm hooks, uppercuts, kicks, all kind of crazy stuff. Body slams, so on and so forth. That's how I get down. I'm not trying to jab your ass to death. No, I might set you up with a jab, but it's coming. It's coming. So anyway, negative comments, you're going to get them. You're going to get people trolling your videos. Oh, you shouldn't do this. You should do this. You get the know-it-alls out there. So trying to take my preps, right? What I'm saying is there's two entities out there trying to take your preps. What are your preps? Let's figure out what I'm saying. What are your preps? I'm not talking about the food, all that rice and shit you storing up, all the groceries and water and gasoline. I'm not talking about that. That's another video. I'm talking about your preps. Your mental. See, they trying to take your preps. Governmental facility, governmental offices. Why do they use the word govern in front of mental? Because they want to govern, like the governor, your mental, your mindset, your state of mind, your whole being. Your mental is your soul. I don't know if you know that. Your subconscious, I'm not going to get into conscious, subconscious too deep on this video because y'all might not know me like that. Y'all, Major, damn, he done really jumped off a damn cliff. Whatever. I know who I am, and I've been trying to just slowly work into different topics so that I could get you to understand what I'm saying and the intent behind it. So, your subconscious, I think of that as the mind back here, and then you got your conscious thoughts, which are up here. Your conscious thoughts are everything that you see happening and how you perceive it. Your subconscious is the deeper mind, the one that I say is your soul mind, because that's the one that they are after your preps at. That's the one that they're They're using every trick in the book to get that mind. They use getting to your surface mind, you know, with your senses, your taste, the feel, emotions, your what your eye can see looks beautiful to you or doesn't, styles, colors, shapes, all this shit. They're tickling you over there with that. All the while, they're trying to get your preps back here in the subconscious. The subconscious is what controls your outcomes in this existence. I was going to say in this life, but I just meant I changed it to this existence, this being here right now in this vehicle called the body. So as they try to take your preps subconsciously through movies, okay, movies, through entertainment, and I'm going to break some of these words down. Like, if you just put a TH in the word movie, they trying to show you how they gonna move thee. You know, the word thee, we use the word the right now. That's because there's 3 different types of English. You got the King's English, you got the Old English, and then you got the Peasant English. We are on the 3rd level, Peasant English. We don't even, if you go to the House of Commons or somewhere over in England or go in London and you get into those, they won't let you in. But if you, because you're a damn peasant to them, they won't let you in. You can't even get close. But if you could get up in there, you would hear them talking, probably still speaking King's English. When they come out on TV and the press and shit, they're going to speak poverty-stricken peasant English so that they can make themselves look common to you, like they don't know shit else. But that's why the Queen of England make like $93 million an hour, right? Some absurd amount of money, 93 million or kind of millions like that per hour. That's how much money she makes. So why would they let you in on their secrets? Shit. Okay, so anyway, let's get back around to the word movie. Put a TH at the end, move thee. They trying to move thee through the movies. The word entertainment, ENTER. What is that? Enter. The word tain, TAIN. Go look the word tain up in the dictionary. The word tain means the silver mirror finish lining behind the glass. Okay? You know, behind every mirror, there's some kind of color. If it weren't something behind it, affixed to it, to make the shadow or the image come back so you can see what it is, you would just be looking through a clear piece of glass. So tain is the thin tin. It's like a tin metal lining. It's real thin. That's on the back of the glass. That's what gives you the mirror effect. So, and then the word mint, government, something bigger than one person. So, entertain. They trying to enter you, show you the image of what they want you to see yourself as, or what your fate is gonna be on a big scale. The masses, entertainment. So when you go watch something entertainment, all they're trying to do is bounce back the image that they want for you, your life, back on you. And you readily accept that shit by watching the movies. Okay? Entertainment, being entertained. So, you're not even resembling the image of what you're supposed to be, because you got all these other images bombarding. You just open the door to the shit, sit down every night, watch the news, watch this, watch that, entertaining yourself. Think you're entertaining yourself and your family. All they're doing is programming your ass on a global scale. They've been programming for a long time. So they are mind controlling you. So basically, when I started to make this video, I was basically going into it with the 2 comments that were spoken. And what those comments were, one of them was, yeah, so they were responding based off of the farm shares concept, that farm shares idea that I'm doing. where I've got families who want to come out and be a part of the farm membership thing. You get to come out, grow food, eat food, do food, ride four-wheelers, camp out, so on and so forth, that thing. And one guy made a comment, oh, so your house is paid for. In the whole video, he just heard me say my house is paid for. So I guess his energy was, mine isn't, so I'm going to make a damn comment about something stupid. That's an energy vampire. So know how to recognize energy vampires, and you don't have to walk away from them. Nah, you take a couple of blocks and then lights out. That's what you do with them. Lights out. Don't talk to me no more. Don't hit my page. Don't make no comments, man. Not on my page. Go on somewhere else and suck someone else's energy. So how I combat that is I make a video about it and bop, 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 lights out on your ass. That's it. So his comment was, yeah, so you paid your house off and then they're going to come take it because they're going to overtax you anyway. So I'm sure he don't have a house paid for. That's why he's making that comment. Little jealousy thing going on or whatever. Two, if you would have been straight up and like, yo, how'd you do that? How'd you pay your house off, bro? I would tell you. It ain't no secret. I can show you how to Dougie like that. I can show you how to hustle like that and chop yours off or get you one paid for from the get-go. That's it. But the response was, oh, they're going to come get yours because, they're going to start taxing higher price for property. Okay, whatever. Like I said in the videos before, you don't own anything in this life. My glasses, my shirt, this RV, don't own none of this. You just got rights to use it. That's it. So I don't go into anything paying off my house. I don't go into that, yo, this is mine. I own it. The money I used wasn't even mine. That's owned by the Federal Reserve. Shit. They could come take it anyway. Even if everything was cool and you don't pay your taxes for 3 years, they're going to come take your spot. Shit, I already said that in the video too. So that response was not even necessary. Just a little jealousy, a little envy or whatever. Bro, get your house in order and do what you need to do. If you don't want to own a house, so be it. That's whatever. And excuse me, if you don't want to have access to a home, that's your business. But my response to the energy vampires is exactly what I just said. So I'd much rather not owe the bank and be paying interest, more slavery dues, and paying penalties and the threat of, oh, you're 3 months behind, foreclosure proceedings showing up in your mailbox, certified mail, or worrying about the sheriff knocking on your door with the crew outside saying, okay, it's time to go now. We're going to move all your shit to the curb. I'm not doing all that. Now, if the government, the one trying to govern my mental, wants to come physically take my house, it ain't mine to take anyway. You can have the shit. I don't care. But I'm going to tell you this. You're not going to govern my mental. You're not going to control my thoughts. If you let them control your thoughts, it's a wrap. That's what they're after, your thoughts. This is not a game of physicalities. They make it into that because they want you to bite that apple on the physical plane so that they can usurp your ass spiritually. They gonna take your soul through your thoughts. Your mind, your subconscious mind is connected to your soul. It is your soul. You say, oh, my soul is in here. Okay, fuck, you smart and shit, then prove it. Now, what you got in your heart are the same type of interconnective energy centers that you have in your brain. You have that in your heart. And you also have a mind down here in your stomach too. You got 3 brains. You got one here that controls certain shit. You got one here that controls certain shit. And you got one in your gut. That's why they feed you all this fucked up ass food. Because they're trying to get at all your energy centers. If you know about chakras and shit, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, and solar plexus, all of these chakra shit, I know a little bit, so I'm not a specialist in it, but I understand the concept. If you let them access all your energy centers, you will one day be a depleted being. Anything that starts with a DE is a negative connotation on something, and the more you repeat it, the more negativity in the English language you bring up on yourself. So I made a list of words just to prove that to you. When I describe something to you, the word starts with DE. That's negative starting out. So we keep producing negative energy with this English damn language. So that's how they designed it. That's why they've been conquering the world with English, so they can control it spiritually. We're saying stuff, we don't know what we're really meaning, but we're saying it because it's typical jargon of the day. But like I said, the title of this video started out, and it's still the same title. I'm reminding myself too, they tried to take my preps. I got to keep you lockstep with what I'm getting at here. So, describe. To describe something. The word scribe means someone who notates, takes notes, and writes shit down, like a scribe in the Bible, okay? The book, the Bible. The scribes. Those are the dudes that was writing stuff down. So if you describe something, that means you're taking it apart. You're de-escalating it. You're bringing it down. You're giving a description of something. You are denouncing something. You are degenerate. You are a demon. That's negative shit. Watch the words you're using every day. The words are what's in the book, the good book. It's talking about be careful what you speak. It can cut like a two-edged sword. So you take the word sword, move the S to the back. Now it's words. Your words, put the S on the front, turn into swords, because they program the English language to do it that way. So when you're speaking to each other, all these energy vampires are speaking from thought manipulation. And well, actually, I think they just negative. It's just people that's supposed to be negative energy only. And then there's people that's positive, and then there's people that's caught in between both worlds, don't know which way. Shit, I'm negative this day, and then I'm positive. I mean, all of us kind of like that till you figure it out. Figure out what the fuck's going on, and then you can change it. But you got people over here, it's just straight up, I think they're just born into this existence. They negative energy been moving around, and they came back to this shit, and they still negative. They gonna just be that way. So if you got a bunch of them around you, and you don't like it, move on, because people are not going to change. They're not going to change. Say, oh, people can change. They can find Jesus or something. They ain't going to change. You can find what you think you found, and you still going to be the same person at the end of the day. I know y'all know a lot of people like that. So they tried to take my preps. Made these comments about the farm shares thing. Yo, one comment was, you got a farm. You're a threat to the government. They're going to come try to take your farm, and they're going to try to give you some subsidies and make you sell it to them. And I'm like, why are you even bothering to make this comment? It makes no sense. Either you like the idea or you don't. Move on. Why would you even comment that? I can see right through it. That's the stupidest comment ever. I don't own it anyway. Here's what's breaking down to, folks. Let me get to the nitty gritty. I had a whole bunch of other stuff. If I keep talking, this video is going to be like 30 minutes. It's already almost 20 minutes. The core principle here is this. If you let them take your preps, your mind, your thoughts, you're already dead. You are what's called a zombie. You remember the CDC put this little shit out not too long ago about beware of the zombie apocalypse. Y'all remember the movie Manchurian Candidate, where they were training these agents they hypnotize them and do this and do that, political figures. And then when they say this certain phrase, it turns on the training. It turns them into killers, turns them into zombies. Zombie ain't nothing but a programmable human that'll do what the hell we trained them to do through all of the programming we've done and put on them for all of the years we've been doing it. It's mass programming program that they've initiated. I don't know when, but it's been initiated a long time ago. You were born into this in your physical body. You came as a spiritual being in a human body, unbeknownst to you. You didn't know the damn shit was rigged like this. Whatever, we're here. Let's keep it moving. But the whole point is that Manchurian Candidate movie, they say that phrase and then poof, people go do the protocol. So CDC making statements like, beware, let's making plans for the zombie apocalypse. That's because they know, excuse my French, I gotta say it like this, like a TI is. They know they're mind fucking so many people every day with these news cycles and events and wars and all this shit, that when they say the phrase that they plan to say, people gonna go into a whole different mindset and lapse the fuck out of here. That's what's coming. So they trying to take my preps. They've been trying to take your prep since you was born. Realize it. The reality or the realization. Let's break that word down. Realize. To realize something means that with your real eyes, the one in here, I'm just pointing at these so you can get the word picture. With your real eyes, you can wake the fuck up and see. That's what real eyes means. You just say, oh, I realize that your emotions are... No, you don't. Because you're not seeing it with your real eyes. Them fake ass eyes has been programmed into you to see the way that you're seeing now. That's why those people made those comments. Negative shit. Okay? Because they've been programmed to be that person. So it's recyclical. It just keeps moving like that. Once you get so deep in the program and you accept it by giving in to all this shit, the government can just take your shit. The government's going to come and take your guns, and the government's going to come take your... It ain't my shit to take. Here, take this, motherfucker. You ain't going to take my thoughts. Look, at the end of the day, which just means the seconds, if you quantize time, which you can, because that's why it's called time. It has numbers affixed to it and metrics added to it. If you quantize the seconds of the day, each second, that thought belongs to me. And the next second, that same thought is mine. You can't take it. And the next second turns into minutes. That thought is still mine because I'm meditating on it. It belongs to me. It's mine. I can do what I want to with it. It belongs. Government can take all this physical shit they want from you, but you make sure they cannot take your thoughts. You got to work on this shit. You're working backwards right now. Work on maintaining what you want life to be while you're here, instead of buying the narratives that they're coming after your shit. They're trying to take your guns. People are going to kill you. The world's ended tomorrow. Then fuck, let it in. Let it in. But enjoy those minutes up until it does. Damn, don't let them take everything from you. Just like them little dirty ass comments. I don't care about that. There's just something that helped me make another video. It's just fuel. It's rocket fuel. I don't care. But don't let them keep coming in your house. Don't let them keep coming in your house, stealing your preps. Because that's the game. That is the game right there. Stealing your preps on a residual basis to turn you into a damn zombie to yourself. They can turn you into a zombie to yourself. They say the magic word. After so much programming, remember the Manchurian Candidate, go watch the movie, it's an old movie. All these movies they make telling the truth about what they're trying to do, unbeknownst to you. Okay? Go look at Manchurian Candidate. Go watch all of the Jason Bourne movies. You probably seen them. This is the truth. They present the truth in the form of entertainment, and it's called predictive programming. That's one of the mind hacks, one of the brainwashing techniques they use. Predictive programming. We program this way, we can predict how they're going to act in the next 10 years because they're biting the apple. They love the sweetness of that shit. Even though its color of the apple is red, which we've been told means stop. You bite that shit more and more. Ooh, this is so sweet. They keep injecting the sugar in that shit. And the red color says stop, but your ass keeps chomping away at the apple. What could the red mean? If red means stop, why you keep eating it? Why don't you go get a fucking green apple? Green supposed to mean go, right? Go, money, energy moving, currency. Why are we eating red apples and shit? So they want you to bite that red apple, just like the Apple computer got the bite out of the apple on the computer, and you buy the shit out of iPhones, you buy the shit out of Apple computers. They sugared it up, poisoned it up, and then you keep biting that shit. That's why they do it. It's predictive programming training. So don't let them take your preps. If you got one thing in your mind that you just want to do in this life, do that shit. And don't let nobody take it. Don't let nobody threaten it. Don't let nobody, fuck all this physical shit. They can take all your guns. If you got 50, 60 guns, you done stored up 100, 200. Some people got 200, 300 guns. And then fucking something comes down the road and you got to leave your spot. You got to leave. What you going to carry? 300 guns? It's okay to have it. Use it as you can, when you can, have fun with it, whatever. But it's only second to second, minute to minute that you have use of this stuff. So just know that going in with this life, that everything that you want and that you're trying to do, yeah, somebody's going to be trying to take your preps. So make sure that they can't. Yo, this video went long enough. I hope you like it. I hope you watch this shit. If you do, sorry about all the choice words I'm using, but hey, that's what's up today. That's the energy that came out. So boom, I got to do it. I'm throwing them counter punches. You know, you're going to hit me a couple of times. I'm going to block and I'm going to counter your ass. So this is Major Gardner. I hope this video helps you. Cycle through the words I was using. I'm just, boom, just venting and doing stuff like that. Cycle through that. Pick what you need to take out of it. But at all costs, do not let them take your preps. You dig? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. This is Major signing out for another kind of cool video. Peace.